Hi, this is Cheryl for Cut at Home. Today I have a really fun Halloween project for you. These treat tags featuring the Avery Elle stamp and die set called Twisted Treats. Here I'm featuring a cute little bat frame from the stamp set, as well as the Devilish Delight sentiments. And on this tag I'm using just the plain frame cut out with the die, and I've added some little dimensional bats that are part of a little bead die set. So let me show you the stamp set here. Again, this is called Twisted Treats by Avery Elle. Avery Elle has a lot of fun and trendy little designs out there. So I love the bat frame here. It's just perfect for making those tags. I focused on the sentiments, Devilish Delights, and Frightfully Good, but there are so many other good ones. Bon Appetit, how fun. Twisted Treats, Sinfully Sweet. Again, very, very fun. This is the companion die. It cuts out the frame. Again, as you can see on the stamp set, there's all sorts of fun companion elements that can be used while you're stamping as well. Now, when I stamped mine, I stamped using my Ranger Distress ink. I used the black soot. I like the Distress ink because it gives me a little time to work. It doesn't dry quite so quickly. And I applied my Superfine Detail Clear Embossing Powder by Ranger. I love this embossing powder. It's like my go-to product because you can end up with this wonderful embossed finish. It's a little bit shiny. It's clearly embossed, but it's not as raised as some of those embossing powders get because it's Superfine Detail. All of your detail remains intact, so you don't have things sort of gooping together and spreading out and that sort of thing. So you remain true to your stamp set and everything else. So it's just a nice finishing detail. It also, because it's clear, it works with any ink color and keeps that color, again, true to what it was. It just adds the wonderful embossed detail. So I did that when I stamped the sentiment as well as when I stamped the little frame here. Again, too much fun. I like the detail that it adds to that. Let me show you how I assembled the tags. There's no real magic to it. I cut a plain tag to set it on, cut 2 by 3 inches. I just rounded the corners a little to give that finished appearance. I started by attaching the tag only at the top here, so that I can slide in my sentiment and it will fit well. Trying to figure out what I did with my sentiment here. I'm using score tape to attach this, and so I'm just going to use a small piece of score tape on the back of my sentiment. By the way, the sentiment that I did before, the Frightfully Good, I just cut that from another sheet of cardstock and applied it to the circle. This circle is cut from the center of this, so I know it's going to fit exactly into my frame and line up perfectly. And so there's a lot of benefit, obviously, in doing that. So here I can just lift up this frame. I can set my circle in place. I want to make sure that my sentiment remains straight and is perfectly, or at least as close to being in there as possible. Then I'll press that into place. I'll remove my last 2 score tape liners here at the bottom and finish attaching my frame. Then the only thing I need to do is punch the hole in the center, and then I'm going to add my little bats. And again, these little bats are from this fun Little Bee Halloween set. I love that they're dimensional, so they've created the score lines. When you cut it out, you'll be able to fold up those bat wings just perfectly. So before I folded him, I added a face using my white Jelly Roll pen. You need an opaque white pen for this. I like the Jelly Roll, although there's several other products on the market, so you go with what you like best in a white opaque pen. So we'll just fold up his little wings a little bit, and then I'm going to attach him to the frame as well. I could get that score tape out of there. Same thing with my second bat. Fold up his wings and then attach him to my frame. Then the only remaining detail after I punch it is to add my baker's twine. Again, sticking with my black and white theme, I used a solid black or a solid white baker's twine. You could, of course, use the black and white. You can see that I grabbed my favorite Halloween washi tape and I used that to seal my little test tube here. This is the Martha Stewart test tube. And also to attach my tag. Too much fun. Why use plain Scotch tape when you've got the fun stuff? Again, your opaque white jelly roll pen can be used on the back of the black tag to add your Halloween sentiment. And I used a black jelly roll to do the same on my white tag. So lots and lots of fun. I just love the Avery Elle Twisted Treat stamp and die set. I think you'll really enjoy them. Watch for other Avery Elle products because they're a great company with a lot of fun and, again, trendy products. Thanks for watching. Bye.